What's up, you guys? What's up? This is, and you guys see the title, so I'm gonna be talking about that. Hopefully, I don't talk too much because my phone, my charger is acting funny. Uh, I don't know how to hold it. Mm, Take it out, put it back in, probably. Okay, there we go. See. All right. So, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Ebony, and I started this channel out to talk about depression, and it has turned into a vlog channel. I have some vlog videos that I posted up here, but since my camera's broke and I haven't replaced it yet because I don't have no money right now to replace it, I go on live on my phone to make my videos. I can't let nothing stop me, so this is how I do it for now. I will make videos on my phone and edit them, but lately the app that I have has been having issues, so I haven't done that in a minute. But nevertheless, I decided to make this a vlog channel and also a channel where I talk about different topics. Um, a lot of people do ask questions, and they don't ask me, but they do ask my husband. And so I do talk about it on my channel. So as you guys can see, the title say what's a good man and where are all the good men. I want to start off by saying that Jeremy L. Holloway, follow him on Facebook or Instagram, Jeremy L. Holloway. He's an entertainer. He acts and sings and he makes skits and stuff. He also has a YouTube channel as well. So you probably can find him on YouTube as well. Try to figure out this camera, y'all. Uh, but anyways, he always talks about different topics, and I like watching his skits and stuff because it gets you to think about things. Like I said yesterday on my live, it does get you to think about different things and world in a different angle. So he would talk about good men, and one thing he would say is that how you know there aren't any good men out here. Just because a man cheats doesn't make him bad, and just because a woman cheats doesn't make her bad. But I'm going to focus on the man. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and basically he said that a friend of his saw all the good men at. Uh, I should have my phone charged, but we're gonna rock with it anyways. There is good men out here. There are good men out here. Um, some women think that a good man pays bills, and as you guys see me looking down, I write notes because I can't remember everything I want to talk about, so I write it down. Um, a good man pays bills, takes care of them, buys them things, take them out on dates, surprise them, has a good job, etc., etc. That's what society thinks a good man is today. So women today think that a good man is that upon those things. If you Google and all that stuff, basically that's what women think good men are today. But what if a good man didn't have a job, didn't have a car, struggle with staying loyal, struggle with being honest, um, doesn't know how to be romantic? What what if those good men, what if those type of men are good men, but we think they not good men? The reason why I say that is because having children of my own, and I have boys and girls, but having sons of my own, I start to think about how a lot of people have children as teenagers. So a lot of us have children at teenage years. We are teenage parents. We have children at a young age. So a lot of us really don't know, or really don't really know how, or even can in parenthood. Um, a lot of us raise our children based off of what our mothers did to us, treated us, and grandmas and aunties. We raise our children off of the way we've been raised back then. Now going back to the men. With my sons, they are very active beings. They do a lot of stuff that gets on my nerves. I am a person who has little patience with things, but as most people, we don't have a lot of patience only for the things that we want to have patience for. But as a mother, I can't tolerate a lot of things. I don't tolerate a lot of things. And so my sons, like, sometimes irk my nerve. Like, my little boy says things to, says things, like, he just told me just a few minutes ago. He said, put my phone on the charger right now. And a lot of people will be like, oh no, I will whoop his butt and this and this and that. But how can you get mad if your son says that and you're not practicing or teaching him how to say things? You're not teaching him, and having that patience with him, where if he does step out of line with what he says, or if he does say something that you're not okay with, you get, you want to pop him, you want to beat him, you want to, you just all out of character because he said something. Or my son, all the time, likes jump jump on me all the time, and mainly when I'm sleeping in the morning. A lot of people will get mad and beat their children because of the simple fact that they do that. And you focusing on young men right now. So a lot of women will get upset, get mad of the fact that their son is jumping on them and doing whatever he's doing. Instead, you have to learn how to have patience and teach your child the way he should. That's in the Bible. We have to. It says, "Spare the rod, spoil the child." Yes, we do. I do pop my son. I don't beat him because I endured a lot of that when I was young, and I'm choosing not to do that with my son or my daughters. But we tend to get out of character because we react versus thinking. So just because he jumps on me, or he does something or says something, that I don't like, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna think. Sorry, y'all. My this crappy. Put my book down so I can get charger right. Okay, but no, I'm not gonna get mad at my son because he does something. Like, I'm learning. I have learned since I had my first child and so forth. Like, I'm learning to be patient and understanding and knowing how I want my son to behave. Learning, I mean, his dad, his dad works. He works a lot, and dad deals with ankle problems. So what I understand is what I have to tell him, and my husband understand too, with raising our children. Like, we have to break the cycle. We have to break the thought process of raising our children so they can be better than us, so that us raising them can be different and not the same. So because it starts to become a bad pattern. So I have to tell my husband, when he tends to get upset or angry, for the simple fact that, he wants our children to respect, respect me, respect his sisters, respect him. But we also have to be patient in the way that we teach them, and we raise them. So this is still talking about men. So a lot of the men today, a lot of that happen today is a lot of women say there are no good men out here. And with that example that I just said was my son, my son and how he acts and behaves. So the men that are out here today, you cannot, let's be clear, you cannot raise a man. You can't do the job over. If the mother did not teach them, you can't raise them, re-raise them. But what you can do is open their eyes up to a different side of things. They're on a one-track mind. What we have to do as women, help our men to understand and see things differently. Men do see differently. They can see things from the view in another person's point of view. They look at things at different perspectives. But a lot of men only do what they were raised to do. They only do what it is that their mother taught them or their father taught them to do. What we have to do, women, is speak life into our men. And I know I saw a video with a woman who said that we do have to start speaking life into our men, because they're no longer with their mother. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're no longer with that woman, and obviously they picked a woman that's either like their mother or of their mother, because they're looking for something different. Some men are looking for a woman like their mother. Some women are looking for. I mean, some men are looking for a woman like their mother, or some men are different from the mother. So, a lot of our men are basically destroyed because of how they were raised, or because they lack a father figure in their life. A lot of things they pick up is not what they should do, but it's what they learn. It's what they adapt to. So as women, when we choose, or when a man comes to pursue us, we have to first evaluate the guy, and you have to let it be known, like, this is what I want out of a man, this is what I expect out of a man. And you have to see if that man either changes, or he intentions on changing, or he doesn't have any intentions on changing. um I wouldn't necessarily say the guy off, but if his actions doesn't align with what you want in a man, or if it doesn't align with what you're trying to do in your life, like if you feel at some point in time this man is trying to drag you down, then I would say cut him off. But first, number one, you have to let a man know what it is that you want. A good man can be any type of man. It's all according to what it is that you need and you want from this guy, and the qualities this guy has. So you can't necessarily say that there are no good men. There are plenty of good men out here. Just like a lot of dudes think that half of these women ain't ish because of some of the stuff that a lot of women do. But that does not necessarily make her not a good female. Just like what a does not necessarily make him a bad guy. Like, you cannot judge a book by its cover all the time. You have to sometimes open it up and see what it's about, and not just read the table of the table content, or a read skit book is in the inside and on the back. Like, you have to actually read it, read it for a little while, see if you like it. That's what you know, that's what I've done with a couple of people. Like, of course, when we young, a lot of people. I'm sorry, y'all. Of course, when we're young, most of us don't really know what we want, and don't know what don't know, exactly how we want our life to go, who we want in our life, stuff like that. We don't know all the time, but half of the times, a man is looking to see if that female is going to have his back, going to be patient with him. If he does something, maybe he's trying to see if you want to give up on him. Now, if you're going to give up on him like everybody else does, then okay, then might as well like do what he don't even think about changing. But if you let him know up front, like, this is what it is, like most guys do let females know up front. It's up to us if we choose to continue to mess with them or be with them. But most guys let you know up front what it is that they want. A lot of guys are just basically scoping. Most guys will be like, I'm not looking for a relationship. You need to let it know, be known what you want. You're looking for a long-term relationship. You're looking for somebody that XYZ wants this and that. You want to know what they have had idea of 5 years or so. Like, that's what you want to know. Like, when I got with my husband, I didn't even think of none of that. Like, I ain't think of none of that. Like, I knew what I wanted, but I have somebody that's gonna go on this journey with me. Is he able to adapt to my lifestyle? Is he able to, you know, take a ride with me? But the type of female I am, regardless if I'm up or down, I'm still gonna be there for him. And sometimes it's like to the point where I put myself on the back burner and I care so much about my partner, to sometimes I suffer. But I have to realize, if I don't take care of me, my partner isn't going to have somebody to uplift him. And of course, Jesus made Eve his helpmate. So the woman is the man's helpmate. We are the supporters. We are the cheerleaders. We are the ones who have to cheer our man on. You know, and don't rush into things. Don't always rush into things with a guy. And sometimes it's okay not to give up the cookie jar. Keep the cookie in the cookie jar for a while. What are you doing? Okay. So sometimes it's okay to keep the cookie in the cookie jar. It's okay not to have sex on the first date. And guys, y'all also need to stop judging women of her first date. Some women let you guys hit. We sometimes we want to see what it's like. Sometimes some women suffer. I mean, I'm just saying, sometimes women suffer because a man don't know what he's doing in the bed. Sometimes, and y'all think y'all know what y'all doing, and we like save it till we get married, and then and we like, oops, wrong thing. Get this off. Get this off. Okay, there you go. Sorry, this is my baby right here. You got it. Okay, close the door for mama. Yes, please. Okay, put that down right there. Thank you. This charger is irking me my living soul, y'all, cause it don't want charge. But I'm gonna get back to talking. I ain't trying to make this video super duper long. But anyways, women, understand that, some men have a hard life just like some women, and sometimes they never had, that mom to be like, yay baby, you doing it, or I love you, or you know my prince, right? You know you my world, you know you a king, keep your head up high, don't ever give up. Don't have that. They never had that from their mom. I'm sorry, y'all, but they never had that from their mom. They never had, baby, I love you, and no, I'm behind you 100. You choose to do it in a bad, because my grade, I'm if they do something bad, and it's something to do with the law, I'm turning they. That's the type of mom I am. I ain't going to jail for nobody. But as far as that, like, I got you. I'm here to support you. My kids could all come back to me because I love them that much. I love them that much. Like, they not even gonna be far from me. They gonna have a house in the back of my yard. That's how close I want them to be to me. That's just how I'm, like, so clingy to my kids. Like, that's how it's gonna be. They literally gonna have, each of them gonna have a house in the back of my yard, a trailer, whatever, in the back of my yard, where they gonna be close by me. But some boys never, their mom like, baby, you doing good, or kiss they boo boos, or make them feel good, or they talk to them and honest. So, that never had that. So when they find a girlfriend, or when they get with somebody, that's what they expect. They expect you. They expect them. They don't expect you to nag. They don't. They don't want you to be right. They want you to go off all the time. That they want a woman. She got his back. She's cooking for him. Y'all don't even like to cook. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to cook all the time. Being real. I'm be real. I don't cook all the time, but I will do it. Do it. But he got my back. He'll cook sometimes, but most time I try to cook and have something ready for him when he come home, and like, do stuff that he want to do sometimes. Like, there are good men. It's just that women think that men owe them. Like, y'all feel like y'all get in a relationship, a man owed you something. Don't nobody owe you. Your man don't owe you. Your mother don't owe you. Nobody. you anything. And it's a give and take. You have to give and receive and give. That's how it goes. Like, you don't think like it's one-sided in a relationship. Don't It's not one-sided. Like, you have to do things that you don't want to do, that he wants you to do, and he does things that he don't want to do, but he does it because he loves you. Even if he in love with you, you like trying to establish that. Like, it's like some type of establishment, some type of foundation y'all trying to do together. It's when y'all start dating. That's when it starts. It start engaged and stuff, or when y'all been together like 20 years down the road. It starts when y'all start dating. That's when you need to start building on. Like, I'm boy around him. Shoot, fart, burp in his face, with that morning breath or something. Like, take or something. I'm just stop that. Like, y'all gotta be Miss Dolled up all the time. And guys, y'all need to start doing that too. Like, be relaxed, chill. Don't be afraid. Like, just because it's the first date, you need to in a friendship. Like, they want to see you in every angle. You want to see him in every angle. Like, don't be uptight and like you can't do certain things around him. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be scared to eat in front of my husband. I be scared, like, it took me a while to open because I'm gonna just open body. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But once I got our first child, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. You seen me go through that, and we cool then. Like, my phone keep freezing. But go through it, then I got real relaxed real fast. Y'all need to stop trying to think that, oh, it's all about getting the draws first. You know, it's not all getting the draws first. But back to good men. Good men are out there. It's just a matter of you having patience. If you don't have patience, you're gonna forever have good men in your life. Like, some men don't know what it is to settle down, and you could want him, and that's what, but you also be his friend, become somebody that sticks by him. See, see why he keep running game. Like, it ain't gonna happen overnight, but see why he can't be loyal. See why he struggles with what he struggles with. It's always a history behind a habit. Like, people don't just form habits because it's a history behind it. So find out why these things keep happening to him. Some people ain't comfortable with going to counseling, but you can counsel him. You don't always think you have to be in a relationship with a man to know a man. You know, a good relationship all start of being friends first. And I ain't talking about hump friends either. I'm talking about, like, chill, hang out. A lot of guys feel like they can't do that because they gotta hump the girl. But try not wanting to do that. Try to actually be her friend. Try to actually get to know her. Let her get to know you. Let her see you beyond, your player ways, or in the room behind closed doors. Like, friendship, that's what I said on, I think, one of my videos. Like, actually being friends first can make a relationship or break a relationship. Because maybe you friends with him and you don't like something that he does. You can't tolerate something that he does. then you can be like, okay, we're better off being friends, but on that path of being regretted, I end up doing you high and dry. You found some more dinos? Then okay, I'm coming to charge it. It's here. It's in here. Oh, it's there. Like that's why I try to talk to my sons and establish a relationship with them, and I tell them he's handsome. My oldest son don't like to tell me he's handsome because I guess he feel like that's kind of weird or whatever. But I want him to hear me say that from him, so I won't get the big head from another girl. You know, it's females out here too, players out here, and I don't know about playing my son. So I want him to see some and he's fine, and you know he's intelligent, so that he can know that he got have a that's on her stuff that is kind of like me, somewhat. I want him to have a feel that about hers, just like about his. I want this woman to match him, to speak life into him like I do. To both speak life into him. He's doing good when he is doing good, even when he's doing bad. So encourage him and tell him it's okay. But we it'll be better if we do this way, or if we work on it this way. Because my oldest son has a beautiful spirit. Sometimes he can be evil, but he has a beautiful spirit and he's one of a kind. And I don't want no woman like destroying him, because I'm not the type of woman to destroy my body. I don't want to say my nobody. So I speak life into my children. They get on my nerve and I go off sometimes. But I love my children and I speak life into them. And I tell my girls they're beautiful. All of them. So a lot of, you know, and as parents, we need to wake up and learn that we have to change our thought process about a lot of things. And we have to be open minded too. Because sometimes we get into this mentality where it's how we feel, or we upset, or we mad, or we just want to go off. We are tired, because we do get tired as parents, because we do so much, we wear so many hats. But we sometimes have to take a break, cool off, go outside, get some air, and come back and reassess the situation and talk to our children. Let them know it's okay to talk to us about anything, especially our sons. Because men, they do things, they do things off of what they see. You know, I didn't know my son paid so much attention to things that I say and do, and I hear all the time that our children watch our every move and they pay attention to everything that we say and do, and that's a fact. That's a fact. They do. But a lot of you women who have men, don't think that your man is not a good man. It takes time. You have to work with them. And if you choose and decide that that's not what you want, then let it go. But don't go out here hurting him, you know, getting even with him. Just let it go until he finds out, you know, how to cope and deal and understand what it is that you're trying to help him become. Then, you know, just let him go. But other than that, speak life. Even if he's not, if he's your friend, if you know, always speak life into them, because not having a good day, and maybe they don't know, believe in themselves, but just a few, you know, encouraging words I'm proud of you. You did good. Um, I appreciate you. You always hear from me, you know, and allow them to, cause they will vent to you if you allow them to. Don't think that we're the only ones who vent. Men vent too, but a lot of men do need a woman in their life to encourage them up. There are a lot of good men out here. It's just they need somebody to continue to speak positivity into their life, uplift uplift them and encourage them. And take them to some, events. Like if they got a child, be like, you should bring your, they have this event going on, or you should bring your daughter or whoever, come chill with me and my kids or whatever, you know, encourage them, you know, spend more time with their kids and stuff, you know. And if they already do that, just be like, I, boy, you on point, you know, you doing such a great job, like, you know, take pictures. You, as a friend, as a girlfriend, I have a portrait of my husband and the girls and the boys. Like I take pictures a lot. I don't post them, but I take a lot of pictures just for moments, you know. And I appreciate my husband being in, our kids' life. He does a good job with them. Sometimes he needs patience, just like me, but he does a good job, and I'm proud of him. From teenage parents to now where we are, and still, still being on top of our kids and their grades. Our grades, our children have been AB honor roll students since they were going to school. They slack a little bit now, but our son has been AB honor roll, and he's in the 5th grade. He's been ever since he's been going to school. Our girls the same, but they're not that bad. But that I've never been on roll student. I haven't had bad grades, but I have never been an AB on roll student. My husband has been um in spelling bees and stuff like that. He's really good at math. But I don't know. I don't know if he was AB on roll student, but our kids AB on roll student every single year, except for this year for my girls. But every single year, AB on roll students. That's a, that means we doing something right, you know. So when there are good men out here, it's just that a lot of y'all stuck up and heated and don't have an open mind. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but a lot of women can be conceited sometimes and think that it has to be their way or no way, and no, you're gonna have to find me that, because I don't think nobody would be able to tolerate that. But that is gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off because I got some researching to do. But there are good men out here. There are men. Stop saying there ain't any good men. Sometimes we need to assess ourselves. Maybe you may be the reason you don't have a good man, or you don't have the man that you want in your life, because of some things that you need to change about yourself. So for now, this is your girl Ebony, and this is a vlog video that I have put up for you guys. If you like my videos, please give it a thumb up. Share it on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and what else? I think that's it. I do have a Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook pages. I say pages because I do hair as well. I also have a beauty channel. You can also go to to that channel. It's Ebony's Beauty. And I'm going to be getting some content on that one too, more content on that one too. So you guys just bear with your girl, because it's more stuff to come, more videos to come, and I'm going to start vlogging also. But thank you, and I appreciate you all for those who did subscribe to this channel and who do watch and who do share and who do this video up and others. I appreciate you all. We going for 100 subscribers this year, right? We do it. We do it. I could do it. We can do it. So this is it. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell on the side of the subscription, beside this subscription button, and you will get notified every time I go live or upload a video. Once again, I do appreciate you, and this is your girl Ebony, and I am out.